Okay guys, I'm heading over to the grass area to set up. Now a lot of people like the holes on the bottom, which is fine for fresh, bringing the air in. So I'm going to do it that way. They want to see that. So I'll place that there. And to cover the grass, I'm just going to try and just cover the grass with little pieces, and then I'm going to lay a larger piece in there. Use up everything that I possibly gathered. And go from there. Okay. That covers that. I'll put one more in for the hell of it. And then all this good stuff can be put in the, I think you guys can see it. It's all this crap that is left over. You can throw that in, and that just helps the progress. All the little fibers and stuff. Alright. Now, I'm going to take, we got some kindling. I'm going to build it up on a teepee type shape, and we're going to do that. So there's a good view, and I'm going to take all this kindling. Might have to break it up a little bit, but I got tons this time, so we'll work with it. I'm going to throw it down in the bottom too, just a little pieces. Just stack it right up. And then what I really want to do is the teepee. So I'll take some longer kindling and kind of just place it over top both sides, and then shove my taco or cotton round in there and get things going. Get some more. Some of these are pretty short, so I'll see what I can do. Okay. I'll add a few more to be on the safe side, because I recently, if you guys been watching me, you know I haven't had enough most of the time. So that's pretty good coverage, and this stuff is nice and dry, so we're gonna light our little taco guy up and place him in there, and the survival stove will be off and running. So let's go and do that. Now I do have some residue on my gloves from the... Yeah, I'm taking the glove off. Okay, I just placed the taco down inside the teepee type shelter for the kindling. So we'll see how that reacts. I'll see what it looks like on camera too, guys, because I don't know what my view looks like. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually really nice looking. I'll zoom out a tiny bit so you guys can see. Yeah, that worked good. So, as you can see, the fire is going to town, and I'm hoping that the embers will shoot down and start burning that dry wood, the larger pieces on the bottom. Now it's nice and windy today, so we should have a decent fire here, and all my material is nice and dead and dry. As you can tell, it's just raging, and I'm gonna add larger stuff as we go, but which I'll probably do right now, because why not, right? Get a nice smoking hot fire while we can. And that's doing quite well. So I'm going to just continually feed it a tiny bit as the temperatures build up and the embers. Carefully do it, guys, because of the wind. And then we'll add the bigger stuff as that burns down. We'll get a nice fire going. Those flames are just licking away. It should be enough for now. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good on camera. So that, I like that taco tinder, because as long as you got your material set and ready, you shouldn't have a problem lighting up a fire, right? So that's the main point on that. And oh, not to take anything away from the fire, but let me zoom out for a minute. Sorry. Oh, tic-tac-toe again at the over the house. Chemtrails. Wonderful. Our government, I tell you. So I'm gonna go take a look, see how things are going. Looks like the embers have hit the bottom. I'm gonna put a little larger stuff on here. Start really going. I think I have some smaller pieces still in the bag, so I'm going to take those and use those. And then once we get a good fire going, we should be good here. So the embers are going, the air holes on the bottom are allowing that wind when it goes through just to give it a nice shot. And yeah, it's going pretty well. See, every time the wind blows, you get a good shot to the embers down at the bottom, and they help maintain that fire burn real hot where you want it. And once this starts burning for a while, guys, I'm gonna break out my mess kit and cook a little meal on here. I'm thinking about cooking some beans and having that for lunch today. I don't have any bacon or eggs. I know Pierre wanted me to do that, but it's actually bacon and eggs would be a good demo because that's what everybody eats normally. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh. Yeah, it makes a little vortex of air in there when that wind goes through there. And it's kind of a low profile stove, but it's big enough where you can put your mess kit on and you're not, you know, once it gets real going, you don't have to constantly feed it like every fire, you know. Get a nice big heavy duty big chunk of wood on there and then you're good to go. And I'm doing this in an urban environment, so by the time the smoke is over to my neighbors, they don't know where it's coming from, basically. So kind of a low profile type of deal, right? So my camera battery is starting to get low, but that's okay because I'll come back to you once I have the fire roaring and a nice pot of something on there cooking. Alright, we'll see you then.